Let's take a look at this example. If we journalize this transaction here, the company received $30,000 in cash by raising common stock, meaning that shareholders contributed $30,000 to the corporation. This is not a money internally generated. This is externally generated from the public. So this transaction here at the same time affects cash account and common stock account. So which account will we be recording the dollar amount under debit? And which account will we be recording dollar amount of credit? Cash is the asset account, and we have increase in cash, $30,000. So meaning that $30,000, you would see it under the plus side of assets, which is the left side. Okay, common stock is the other account affected. Common stock, the rule here for stockholders' equity, whenever we increase net worth of the business, it will be captured on the right side. Okay, so for this particular transaction, raising capital from the public always affects cash and common stock. Cash account is being increased, common stock is also being increased. Both are on different side of the accounting equation, and when cash is being increased, it will be debited. So we capture cash first. Remember, always record debit first. Then we capture common stock and the dollar amount, $30,000. Okay, so this is an example of one entry, raising capital from the public, affects cash account, asset increase, affects equity account, equity increase. Both increases by $30,000, and we record debit side increase first, then the credit side. Okay, and each and every transaction will be organized by date, April 1st. So this is one example. Take a look at another one. The detailed parts of the journal entries here, before we get to the second example, the detailed parts here, we'll be capturing, again, the date of the journal of each and every transaction. Remember, a journal is organized by date, and then the two accounts affected determine which one increases debit, which one increases credit. Debit side is recorded first, then credit. Okay, dollar amount will be posting under the debit side and credit side, respectively. Then in the last part here, typically there will be an explanation of this journal entry. Okay, so some of the homework problems you may be able to, on my lab there's usually a drop-down box for you to select from. So you will see a lot of the options available. Just choose the one that represents this journal transaction. So this will basically have very similar terms or wordings in the first line of the original question. So the original question will be journalizing transactions on the receipt of cash and issuance of common stock. Here you have the explanation, simply a narrative of that issued stock. Okay, so this is just a more detailed explanation of what is going on in this particular business activity. Okay, so there are four parts here: the dates, the accounts, the dollar amount, and typically at the end we will have a description of this transaction. Okay, once again, the date, the accounts affected, the dollar amount, and a brief explanation of this transaction. These are the four main parts for each and every journal entry when we're capturing this activity in the corporation's accounting book.